Dubai, a city of wonder, world record skyscrapers, palm-shaped islands, even indoor ski slopes. A marvel or a mirage? What if this desert utopia is hiding a fragility that could topple the whole dream? To most, Dubai is tomorrow's city, built overnight, designed to dazzle. But that shine? It's paper thin, propped up by thirsty systems and patchwork fixes. A city built for vision, for show, not to last. Today we will dig beneath the glitter, exploring how it rose from nothing, where the cracks are now spreading, and what it teaches us about designing cities that endure, not just impress. Not long ago, this was a simple fishing village on the edge of the Persian Gulf. A few huts and a handful of boats. Life here meant battling extreme heat, chasing scarce freshwater, and struggling to make a living with almost no infrastructure. Hardly the seedbed for the world's most futuristic metropolis. Then came the 1960s and oil. Suddenly, wealth poured in, but unlike its neighbors, Dubai's reserves were modest. Its leaders saw the writing on the wall. This black gold could buy time, but it wouldn't buy forever. They needed a new dream, one built on more than just oil. Enter Sheikh Mohammed's vision. If we can't rely on oil indefinitely, let's build something the world can't ignore. And so began the era of superlatives. The Burj Khalifa piercing the clouds, the sail-shaped Burj Al Arab, palm-fringed islands rising from the sea, and even an indoor ski slope in the middle of the desert. Cheap migrant labor, global capital, and an anything goes attitude turned the desert into a skyline in record time. Whole neighborhoods and even islands sprang up in years, often with barely a thought for long-term systems like sewage, water or transport. The race was on, bigger, faster, flashier. Then the facade cracked. The 2008 crack left half-finished towers and coast town developments, neighborhoods without sewage pipes, instead just relying on trucks, islands eroding under the waves, and energy use soaring through the roof. Suddenly, the dream looked a lot more fragile. That desert dream is built on shaky ground. To facilitate this breakthrough growth, much of Dubai went up without the basics. Imagine a luxury tower with no sewers. Instead, fleets of vacuum trucks circle day and night, hauling away raw waste. That endless parade of trucks is the real plumbing, and it never stops. Dubai's fantasy of comfort demands relentless cooling and endless water, but the AC units humming 24/7 push energy use through the roof, and without the needed water infrastructure, nearly all water is desalinated, an energy-hungry process that scars marine ecosystems. And yet, desert golf courses get watered daily. Those palm-shaped islands are engineering marvel, but nature has other plans. Without reefs or mangroves to buffer the waves, the sand shifts constantly, relentlessly washing these islands away. Engineers spend millions dredging and reshaping, fighting an endless battle with the sea, but the sea doesn't tire. Dubai's rapid growth relied on wide highways and endless parking, so driving is the only way to get anywhere. Sidewalks disappear under the relentless midday sun, and metro stations sit isolated in sea of asphalt districts. Without shade, safe crossings, or a frequent transit, daily life becomes a series of car trips, undermining community health and resilience. All this glamour hides a staggering ecological debt. Dubai's per capita footprint is among the highest in the world, meaning each resident demands more resources and emits more carbon than almost anywhere else. That footprint isn't just a number. It predicts how badly a city will suffer as water grows scarce, heat waves worsen, and supply chains break. Now that we have seen the cracks in one city, let's zoom out. This is a global pattern. While Dubai is the poster child of this problem, it's far from alone. From desert luxury enclaves to Olympic coast towns, cities everywhere chase spectacle, only to find sustainability left behind. A city built on perfect conditions is a city built for failure. Endless air conditioning, desalination, reshaping coastlines. These patchwork fixes aren't cheap, they're liabilities. Every quick fix adds to a mounting maintenance debt. And in that chase for flash, we lose what truly matters. Communities that connect, systems that endure, and clean spaces that heal. Instead, we get cities that fracture under floods, heat waves, or social strain. This isn't destiny, this is design. We build these fragile skylines by prioritizing spectacle over substance. But we also have the knowledge, the tools, and the urgency to choose different. Ready for the blueprint of cities built to last? Let's dive in. Instead of chasing the headlines, future-proof cities start with the essentials. Clean water, reliable waste systems, dependable transit, and affordable housing. They don't try and bolt these on later. They build every flashy idea on top of a rock-solid base. Next, they design with the climate instead of against it. Many cities battle heat and floods with energy-guzzling machines. Future-proof places flip this script. They harness shade, natural ventilation, rain gardens, urban forests and wetlands to turn climate challenges into everyday benefits. Future-proof cities aren't just built for the privileged. They plan for everyone, across income level, abilities and neighborhoods. That's not just fair, it's smart. Inclusive design leads to stronger social cohesion and resilience in the times we need each other the most. Take Medellin, once plagued by inequality and violence. It reshaped its future by investing in public transport where it was needed the most, connecting low-income areas to the rest of the city. Commutes shrank, opportunities grew, and people felt seen. Static master plans, when built for show, crack under changing needs. Future-proof cities build modular streets, reversible structures, and flexible public spaces that evolve so the city grows with its people and climate. Cities built to impress don't age well. The novelty fades, but the cost remains. But cities that last are built for daily life. Think durable systems, reliable transit, shaded walkways, clean water, infrastructure that quietly works for decades. Not architecture chasing attention. Just picture this: kids walking to school under trees, homes powered by the sun, streets that don't flood when the rain comes but harnesses it for later. That's not a dream, that's just smart, future-ready design. Now tell me, when you picture a futuristic city, do you see glass towers and man-made islands? Or do you see clean air, safe streets, and systems that simply work? Dubai isn't the villain, it's a mirror. Ambition made real, yes, but built to impress rather than endure. It teaches us the power of vision and the cost of skipping foundations. And it's not just Dubai. From mecca events to boom towns, cities everywhere face the same crossroads. Spectacle or substance, flash or foundation. True future-proofing isn't about shouting, it's about sustaining. The cities that last are the ones built to adapt, endure, and serve people for generations. Curious how communities around the world are turning this vision into reality? Check out my playlist exploring these case studies, where you will see future-proof design in action worldwide. Because the future won't be built in one place, it will be built everywhere. Remember, together we can engineer a sustainable tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.